In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the new Rebirth Island map. Now, before we get into that, shout out to Noti Gang. If you would like a shout out in my next video, all you gotta do is drop a like on the video, subscribe, and watch the video to the very end. And I got you. Without further ado, man, here is the new Rebirth Island map. So the Season 2 Reloaded roadmap has just came out, and there is a bunch of new Rebirth content, including a new map, new POIs, we got balloons, and so much more. Let's all break it down. So starting off, Rebirth Island map update. So here's kind of an overview of it. As you can see, down by security, it is a completely different just ballpark, and I'll show you that in a second. We have a Rebirth reinforced event coming out where you can get some cool rewards. We got a Riot shield skin, kind of an L, not gonna lie. We got a watch. I'm guessing this is a weapon charm, a calling card, and there's probably gonna be some other weapons as well. Next, we have the new Rebirth Island updates. We got Docks, which is a new POI, Prison Courtyard, which basically it's just courts that's kind of reinforced. There's a bunch of things going on over there. And we have Stronghold, which is the brand new POI replacing security. Again, I have better images of this in a little bit. We got new modes. We got Rebirth Payload, Rebirth Blood Money, which is basically like plunder coming to Rebirth. That's gonna be crazy. And Rebirth Resurgence solos. I can't wait to get my first dub in this. Hopefully it comes with a cool calling card. I've always joked around with my friends talking about Rebirth solos, but let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of this? Is this kind of dumb? Is it stupid? Or are you incredibly excited? Have you been asking for this for God knows how long? And then finally, we got the new Rebirth Island features. We got redeploy balloons and weapon trade stations. Basically, you could trade your weapon in and just get a different weapon in return back. And I'll talk more about how that exactly works. So Season 2 Reloaded, it is all about Rebirth Island, as you guys can see. We also have the new SMG, the Armagara 43. I probably butchered that, my bad. And then a Call of Duty League event, Resurgence, Rebirth Island for the CDL League. I'm guessing all the pro players are gonna play in like a big tournament on Rebirth, which is a fat dub to say the least. Like, I don't think we've ever seen something like that before where all the pro players are playing on Rebirth. That's gonna be really, really fun to watch. Now to switch subjects real quick, we actually have Snoop Dogg coming to Call of Duty. You guys can actually purchase and use him in Call of Duty Mobile starting April 1st, and then he'll also be available on Warzone and Vanguard starting April 19th. Here's some images. I ain't gonna cap, this skin looks absolutely awesome. I'm definitely gonna be rocking it. I mean, he looks just like an absolute G in all of this. I mean, he got the bling on too. Come on, man. I'm definitely gonna be rocking them. Now, here are some images of the new Rebirth map, Rebirth Reinforced. So starting off with the very first one, you kind of have like a broad overview of it. As you can see, we have the big old boat by Nova. I'm guessing this big line next to it is going to be a balloon. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, there's a lot going on. That big old boat definitely got a lot of spots in it to camp, so be careful of that. We have the water tower, which looks completely like brand new and reinforced. You can see the little barricades on the second level, and then there's a lower level which was not initially there previously. So it looks like it'll be just a little bit easier to get on that water tower. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And you could see in the distance by Sniper Tower, there is a balloon right there. So these balloons are going to increase transportation a lot. You're gonna have just a lot different ways to maneuver around the map, which is awesome. Moving on to our second image, we have the new POI Stronghold. So believe it or not, this was security. Security was right here, and now it is completely different. It looks like there's just a lot more going on. It's not super open. I heavily mess with this to a complete different extent because I feel like this is a super dead part of the map. Let me know in the comments, was security kind of a cap of a spot because it was just too open? You were able to just get killed too easily, and now there's actually some cover. There's buildings. It looks like there's gonna be a lot more loot. I messed with this heavy. And as you can see right in the middle, the big line going up and down, we have another balloon. So we have that point all the way down far away. You can now just balloon out of there, which is awesome. Again, transportation is key to getting the action, and I really, really like this. So this looks like a viable spot to actually land at. There's loot, a balloon, you can get out of there quick. Fat W in my opinion. Moving on to our third image, we have just a better image of the docks by Nova. So we now have a big old boat now, which looks pretty cool. We have the crane there. It looks like everything's the exact same. There's literally just a boat sitting there now, which is cool. Just to add another element to Nova. And then moving on to our last image, we have the prison courtyard, which is basically a reinforced courtyard. There's also a lot more going on. It's not super open like security was. Look at this. We got a little bit better cover. You don't got to jump up into a little tower in the corners. We got some tents and some just boxes and cement sitting in the middle of courtyard. it's just a lot more covered up, which I actually heavily messed with. This is pretty cool. And there you have it, man. Those are the 4 different POIs and changes that Rebirth Island has made. Now, here's some incredibly important quality of life changes. You can now drop your gas mask. You could drop armor satchels. It shows you how many plates are in the armor satchels, and you could also pick up armor plates from different satchels, which is really cool. You're basically just maximizing your plates. There's also improvements to parachuting, plus more, which we have no idea what it is. Moving on, we have the Rebirth Island will feature communication towers across the map. $1,500 for a single UAV ping. So basically, if you have 1,500 bucks, you can just have one simple ping on the map that just shows you everything real quick, and that's it. It's basically just one UAV ping, which is really, really cool. I mean, if you have some extra money and you just want to, you know where enemies are at real quick, I mean, that's pretty cool. I think that's really different, unique. I hope that comes to Caldera, because that's a big W, in my personal opinion. The weapon trading station is coming to Rebirth. I actually showed you what this was in the roadmap. Basically, you could trade your weapon in and get a different one back. It's kind of like a gamble if you think about it, because you don't know if what you're putting in there is going to be worse or better. You don't know what you're getting back. So it could be some cap of a weapon, but who knows? Releasing later in Caldera. Another massive update coming to Rebirth is Season 2 will have portable buy stations. You can throw down a marker to drop a buy station wherever you are. The TAC map will have a different icon for portable buy stations. So basically, you got a buy station in your back pocket, which is awesome. Instead of running across the map, oh, there's no buy station here, throw one down, boom, you got some plates, a UAV, a loadout, whatever you need, which is really, really dope. Next, they have mentioned that features that we've mentioned for Rebirth, like weapon trading station, communication tower, and more, will be unlocked on Rebirth Island through a community challenge event. So if you want those things like that one single radar ping, or you want to trade your weapon in for something different, we got to earn that. So basically, it's going to be a community challenge. On top of these regular objectives are community challenges. These larger tasks invite the entire Warzone community to drop into Rebirth. So basically, they just want as many people on Rebirth as possible. The first of these is just earning kills on the island. If the entire community earns enough kills following the update, those 2 participated will automatically receive 25,000 XP and unlock the use of weapon trade stations on the island, which is awesome. So basically, first challenge, get kills, you get 25,000 XP, and the weapon trade stations will be there. Weapon trade stations allow an operator to give up their weapon in exchange for one of lesser quality, plus additional items depending on the original weapon's rarity. These items can include cash, equipment, armor satchels, self-revive, kill streaks, or even a specialist token. Wow, that is a huge W. There will also be 3 more community challenges following this one, each granting tens of thousands of XP and additional features like communication stations, armored transport vehicles, and even redacted. Okay, they haven't set. Wow, dude, I mean, I am just beyond hyped. Other than that, I think we've covered. We got Vanguard stuff here. Season 2 reloaded rollout. All right, here we go. If you guys want to know, when is this update even dropping? We got the times right here. So the Warzone update is March 23rd at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, and 4 p.m. UK. So listen, if y'all ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, be here on that day, and guess what? All the content that we have just discussed will be right on the channel. That's gonna wrap up for today, man. I know I sat here talking up a storm, but I would love to hear what you guys think about this. Huge W, man. The Rebirth content's about to be crazy. You guys all stay safe. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.